Have you ever looked up at a full moon, hanging like a silver coin in the inky sky? It's a sight that has captivated humanity for millennia, inspiring poets, artists, and dreamers alike. And felt different? A subtle shift in your emotions, a heightened sense of awareness, or perhaps an inexplicable feeling of connection to something larger than yourself? Maybe a bit restless, tossing and turning in bed, unable to find that comfortable position that allows you to drift off into a peaceful slumber? More emotional, with feelings bubbling close to the surface, making you more sensitive to the world around you? Or unable to sleep? Staring at the ceiling, the minutes ticking by, as sleep stubbornly eludes you, leaving you feeling frustrated and drained? For centuries, people have told stories about the moon's power, weaving tales of its mystical influence on our lives. From werewolves transforming under the full moon's glow, to strange occurrences in hospitals during those bright lunar nights. But now, science is asking, is there more to these stories than just folklore and superstition? Could the moon really be affecting us in subtle ways, influencing our behavior and well-being in ways we don't fully understand? The moon's gravity moves entire oceans, creating tides, those rhythmic ebbs and flows that shape our coastlines. Our bodies are mostly water, a complex and delicate ecosystem of fluids. So is it so strange to think the moon might have a small effect on us too? A gentle tug, a subtle influence on our internal tides? Ancient civilizations built calendars and rituals around the moon's cycles, meticulously tracking its movements across the sky. Using its phases to guide their lives, planting crops, celebrating festivals, and making important decisions in harmony with the lunar rhythm. They noticed patterns in nature, observing how animals behaved and plants flourished in accordance with the moon's phases, and believed we moved with them, that our lives were inextricably linked to the cycles of the natural world. Today, we have the tools to investigate these mysteries, to delve deeper into the science behind these ancient beliefs. Let's explore what science says about the moon's influence on our sleep, examining the data and uncovering the potential connections, mood, and how our emotional states might be subtly affected by the lunar cycle, and health, investigating the potential links between the moon and our overall well-being. The universe might be more connected to us than we ever imagined, and the moon, our celestial neighbor, may hold more secrets than we realize. Many people report trouble sleeping during a full moon, a phenomenon that has been observed across cultures and throughout history. It's a common complaint. The night of the full moon arrives, and suddenly, a peaceful night's sleep becomes elusive. Tossing, turning, and waking up groggy, feeling like you haven't slept at all. The struggle is real for many, leaving them wondering if the moon is truly to blame. Scientists have studied this in labs where participants couldn't see the moon, meticulously controlling environmental factors to isolate the moon's influence. Yet still found it took longer to fall asleep on nights around the full moon, despite the absence of any visible lunar light. And deep sleep dropped by about 30%, a significant reduction that can have noticeable effects on our well-being. Deep sleep is when our bodies repair and recharge, when essential restorative processes take place. So losing it can leave us unfocused and tired, impacting our cognitive functions and physical performance throughout the day. Surprisingly, these effects happened even in total darkness, in controlled environments designed to eliminate any external light source, suggesting it's not just the moonlight that's disrupting our sleep patterns during a full moon. Researchers think we may have an ancient biological clock, a deeply ingrained internal mechanism, synced to the lunar cycle, a relic from a time when our ancestors were much more reliant on the moon's light. Much like our circadian rhythm follows the sun, dictating our sleep-wake cycle based on the daily light-dark patterns. Melatonin, the sleep hormone, also drops during the full moon, potentially contributing to the difficulty in falling and staying asleep, making us more alert and sensitive to our surroundings, as if preparing for activity or vigilance. Our bodies might still be tuned to the moon's rhythm, even though we're largely unaware of it on a conscious level. A leftover from our evolutionary past, when the moon played a much more significant role in shaping our behavior and survival. The full moon's pull on our sleep is subtle, but real, a testament to the enduring connection between humans and the natural world. The moon, a constant companion in our night sky, has captivated humanity for millennia. Its phases have guided our calendars, inspired our myths, and fueled our imaginations. But could the full moon also tug at our emotions, influencing our feelings in ways we're only beginning to understand? Is there a deeper connection between the lunar cycle and our inner states? Many people feel mood shifts, experiencing a range of emotions that seem to coincide with the lunar cycle. These shifts can be subtle, almost imperceptible, or they can be more pronounced, creating noticeable changes in behavior and outlook. Some report feeling more anxious, experiencing heightened levels of stress and unease as the full moon approaches. Others find themselves more sensitive, emotionally raw, or creatively inspired, tapping into a wellspring of imagination and artistic expression. These feelings often intensify when the moon is full. Poor sleep alone can make us irritable, and studies have shown a correlation between the full moon and disrupted sleep patterns. The bright light of the full moon can interfere with our natural circadian rhythms, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. This lack of sleep can leave us feeling emotionally fragile, more vulnerable to stress and negative emotions. But the connection may go deeper, extending beyond the simple effects of sleep deprivation. Our brains use chemicals like serotonin, a neurotransmitter that plays a crucial role in regulating mood, sleep, and appetite. Serotonin helps to regulate mood, promoting feelings of well-being and stability. And some scientists think the moon's gravitational pull, the same force that causes tides in our oceans, could subtly influence these neurotransmitters, affecting the delicate balance of brain chemical activity. Even a tiny nudge might amplify feelings, making us more susceptible to emotional fluctuations. This amplification could be especially potent for those already sensitive to mood changes, individuals who are naturally more attuned to their internal emotional landscape. It's not about the moon controlling us, turning us into lunar puppets. It's about influencing the delicate balance inside our brains, subtly shifting the scales of our neurochemistry. This idea moves the conversation from superstition, from folklore and old wives' tales, to neuroscience, to the realm of scientific inquiry and empirical evidence. The possibility that a distant celestial body, millions of miles away, could affect our brain chemistry is extraordinary, a testament to the interconnectedness of all things. While research is ongoing and much remains to be discovered, it's a scientific explanation, a potential mechanism for experiences people have described for centuries, observations passed down through generations. The moon's influence on mood may be small, subtle, and easily overlooked, but it's a fascinating link between us and the cosmos, a reminder that we are all connected to the universe in ways we are only beginning to grasp. The moon's influence might extend to our physical rhythms too. Some studies show that blood pressure and heart rate dip slightly around the full moon, hinting at a calming effect during sleep. Many marine animals synchronize their reproduction with the lunar cycle, showing how life on Earth uses the moon as a timing mechanism. The human menstrual cycle averages 28 days, close to the lunar month, though modern studies find no direct link for everyone. Still, before artificial light, our cycles may have been more in sync with the moon. Our bodies respond to the environment in big and small ways, and the moon may play a subtle role in our biological rhythms. The science is young, but the possibilities are intriguing. Myths about the full moon causing chaos, crime spikes, hospital surges, are everywhere. Yet scientific studies find no statistical link between the full moon and increased accidents or strange behavior. So why do these myths persist? It's confirmation bias. We remember wild nights that fit the story and forget the rest. The idea of lunar lunacy is fun, but not supported by data. What science does show is that the full moon can affect our sleep and maybe our mood. It's important to separate folklore from real measurable effects. We can dismiss the myths while staying curious about the moon's genuine influence. The truth is subtler and more interesting than the legends. We've explored how the moon might quietly shape our sleep and mood, even as wild stories of lunar madness fade. The moon is part of a natural rhythm our bodies may still respond to. Want to see for yourself? Try a moon journal. Track your sleep and mood for a few days before, during, and after the full moon. No fancy tools needed, just curiosity and a notebook. You might discover your own unique sensitivities to the lunar cycle. This personal experiment connects you to a cycle billions of years old. We're woven into the universe's rhythms, not separate from them. So next time you see a full moon, remember, you're part of a cosmic dance. Stay curious and keep looking up.